What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome for the first time. I'm DanielleMoneKnight, and today, as the title said, we are getting into 5 ways that you can be more feminine. So if you're interested in those 5 tips of mine, then keep on watching. Okay, so tip number 1 is to make sure that you always smell good. Ladies, find yourself a nice signature scent. It doesn't have to be an expensive scent, but make sure that you find something that is very reminiscent of you, something that you love, something that can transition maybe from day to night, or get yourself 2 different perfumes, one for daytime, one for nighttime, but make sure that your scent is always top tier. You never want to be the girl that's being talked about because she smells bad. Okay, so number 2, make sure that you're always groomed. And what I mean by that is make sure that your eyebrows are done, that your hair is done, that your nails and your toes are done, you know, you're shaved or waxed. Now, that can be taken a few different ways. I'm not saying to go out and get your nails done every 2 weeks or to have these long, ridiculous nails. I'm just saying make sure that they're done. So make sure they're filed nicely, make sure that they're, you know, manicured well. You can paint them at home. You can even just do a clear coat on them, but they should never be dingy and dirty. Same with your toes. Like I said, with your hair, whenever you're stepping out, your hair should always be done. You should always be well manicured. And that doesn't even mean wearing makeup necessarily, but as long as you know, are having like nicely manicured brows and just kind of putting forth a very well-groomed look, you're always gonna look more feminine and you're gonna exude feminine energy. Okay, so number 3 kind of goes right along with number 2, and number 3 is to maintain good hygiene. I think that it's super important, especially as a woman, to make sure that we are clean. That can also go along with number 1 of smelling good. I have been around some females that, you know, kind of had a foul smell that you could just smell being near them. And I think that really comes from bad hygiene, and you never want to be that girl. So find yourself a good shower routine. I use the same shower gel. I use the same shave oil because I shave with an oil, not a cream. I then use 2 or 3 of the same scrubs, and then I use the same lotion and body oil. And for me, it's like routine, right? So like I have my routine of how I shower, how I bathe, how I wash my face, all of that stuff. And I think that coming up with a good routine and using products that you really love and, you know, scents that you really love will make that more fun for you. But you have to always maintain good hygiene. That should have been number 1 for ways to be more feminine. So number 4 for me is confidence. You want to always exude confidence. Even if you're not confident, fake it until you make it. Keep a smile on, always kind of be in the conversation, not like talking too much or taking things over, but you always just want to exude this air that you just feel good about yourself, that you love yourself, that you're beautiful. And I think a good way to do that is affirmations, telling yourself, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm funny, you know, I deserve everything that I have, I deserve everything that I want, I will obtain the life of my dreams. All of those things are things that you should be saying to yourself. If you are not an affirmation reading kind of girl, get into your affirmations. I promise you. I was even like having different affirmations on my screensaver so that every time I looked into my phone, I saw these things. I would post, you know, on like a Monday morning on my Instagram story with the like question box, drop an affirmation, drop a positive affirmation. And girls would send me affirmations that they tell themselves, and then I would just repost them for people to screenshot so that they can remember, like, you need to tell yourself, I am smart, I am pretty, I smell good, I deserve everything in life that I want, I am divine, I am a prize, you know, I'm feminine. All of these things, all of these affirmations that not only will boost your confidence, but will then in turn help you manifest this life that you want to live. And I think that is really, really important. So remember, girls, be confident and use your affirmations. And then number 5 is do things that make you feel feminine. Whether that's taking a bubble bath or taking yourself out to dinner. One thing for me is I get flowers every week. Now, if that means that my husband is buying me flowers every week, then that's that. And sometimes he doesn't. So on my Sunday morning Trader Joe's run, you better believe that I buy myself 2 or 3 bouquets of roses or tulips or peonies. for me, those are things that make me feel feminine. Having fresh flowers, you know, going on solo dinner dates, taking myself to get a manicure and a pedicure, even just kind of being out, going on a picnic. Those are all things that I feel like for me are like feminine things, and so I do them so that I feel more feminine. Let me tell you, there's nothing like taking a nice bubble bath or a rose petal bath, pouring yourself a glass of wine, lighting some candles, throwing on some jazz music, and locking the door. Tell the kids not, tell them to not to bother you. Tell them to leave you alone. Tell your boyfriend or your husband or your friends that you're busy. From this time to this time, don't even call me, and just relax in that moment. I think that is really, really important. Okay, girls, so I hope that you had a fun Friday 5 with me. I call it the Friday 5 because I listed 5 things, and it should take no more than 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes maybe. But have a great, great weekend, and until next time, I'll see you girls next time.